Guys, what is up? You might notice I have new glasses or that we haven't made a video in a while. Anyways, TNC, that's us. This is I. This is him. We are we. We think, therefore we are. Trying to catch up on a lot of movies. There's been so many movies that we didn't get to watch every single release. Like there's a few musicals that came out we didn't get a chance to go ahead and watch, but doesn't mean we never will. So look forward to more things. But we do have a lot of cool stuff coming for Halloween, so that's cool. Yes, Halloween starts August 1st. Ends around November 5th. People get tired of it. But it starts up again December 1st, baby. You're not going to ask me why?
Why tonight?
That is because of Nightmare Before Christmas, baby.
Ooh.
Don't you dare forget. Okay, well, since I got all that junk out of the way, I'm lying. There's this really cool convention coming. No, we're not going to be there as hosts or panelists, but it's really creature. Yes, it's Sinister Creature Con. A lot of cool people to meet. And then some other stuff.
Make sure you're there to meet us.
Yeah, like we're just going to be walking around. We're not going to be like, press or anything like we were at the local show, but we're going to be there. Come hang out. Get some questions asked. Also, Super Toy Show, San Jose. Collectibles and stuff. Comics. Greatest show on earth. No animals involved, believe it or not, but greatest show on earth. Chuy, you ready for this?
I just want to mention,
Please. Billy Zane?
Billy Zane
Yes.
will be at
Sinister Creature Con.
Sinister Creature Con.
I think that's in the Sacramento, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sacktown to the Bay Area and back
Scotch
down.
Rite Center, Fall 2019, Sacramento, October 12th and 13th.
We're coming for you, Deftones.
Bizarre 2. But Billy Zane.
Billy Zane.
Billy Zane, if you see this, we're coming, baby.
Everyone.
We're coming.
I'm gonna save at least $10 to $20 for the simple packages for everyone. Probably cash out for Jason. Why not? Chew, you ready for this?
Oh, I'm ready.
All right, so we're back. TNC at the movies. I did not bring my drink of choice. We don't have any popcorn on deck, but we do have a sweet review. Chewy, tell them what we have for them.
We are going to see Good Boys.
Good Boys, you say?
Oh, yeah.
All right, not bad. Not bad. A little reminiscent maybe of Superbad. I've been hearing.
Oh, yeah, very much so. It's, and we're like, yeah, it's basically Super Bad Light.
You ready to check out this movie?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. And we're back, guys, from the movies. That is what we do. We go to movies, we watch them. We might review them, we might not. We might actually just talk about a movie and never really review it. I think we've done that a few times, but that's always the fun part about the show. And we're back. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm excited to be here.
Goddamn right.
I mean, it feels like I haven't done this in a while. You know what it feels like? It feels like I've been in prison and I just got out. And now I get to do all the hood rat shit I was not able to do in prison. And that's what vacation does.
Yeah.
Vacation makes you forget about the cool things in life, and you just want to sit on your butt and make money off monetized videos. I'm just kidding.
Wow.
But seriously.
Tens of dollars, baby.
Tens of dollars a year, baby. That's how we do it. But yeah, we just got back. We watched Good Boys. Not super bad, but we watched Good Boys. Right off the bat, I want to say the three main characters, don't you think they scream Danny McBride, maybe a Jay Bruchel here or there, maybe even a skinny Seth Rogen for the lead, but definitely, don't get me wrong, I'm trying to think right now, it's coming, you rock the towel, because he's a sweaty man.
I was going to say, well, hear me out.
Right.
Well, Seth Rogen is already involved in other ways in the movie.
Yeah, producing. Yeah.
So, hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
Hear me out.
I can't think of his name, Chewy. It's really hurting my feelings. You know what's really upsetting me, boys, is that I've been trying to just get the names out, and I cannot for the life of me think of the only name that I want to say, and I can't think of his damn name. I can think of his traits.
We have that third.
That's right.
Thing,
we
so
can,
right
but
here.
I hope it comes out before the end of the show. I really do. Other than that, it's pretty warm on set. I'm sweaty. I don't know if the camera catches that, but if it does, you're welcome. A little glisten from me to you. Chewy?
Well, I like to think that the point we're trying to bring home is that the casting was great.
Fantastic.
It was very excellent casting.
Mm-hmm.
Two of the three were mostly unknown to me anyway,
Right.
and they did a good job at finding three kids who were different enough to stand out, but yet, gelled enough
Relatable.
that, they were completely like, yeah, those guys are friends. You totally believed it. And I think that it wasn't just written that way because, of course it was written that way.
Mm-hmm.
It was written that they were best friends since kindergarten and whatnot. Now, granted, they're not,
Since inception.
they're not that much older than that.
Right.
However, you off top get the,
Craig Robinson! I fucking knew it!
Craig Robinson!
I'm sorry, dog. Craig Robinson. I was listening,
Hot Tub
completely
Time Machine.
listening. How can I forget Craig motherfucking Robinson?
He was the killer in Pineapple Express.
Yes. Take those panties off. Just take them off. You would know if you watched the movie. It's okay. You would. Chewy, continue. I'm so sorry. Great cast, by the way. Great cast.
All of these kids had what I like to call, they just had what seems like immediate rapport.
They gelled, I think.
They gelled perfectly that the entire movie, because they had such a strong connection, it made the entire movie just fall into place.
Yeah, yeah.
Because we can quickly talk about the plot of the movie, which, for all intents and purposes, I mean, it's super bad.
Mm-hmm.
Just, a different reincarnation,
Yeah.
Obviously, you take sort of the same formula, and I totally mean this as a good thing because you're taking something that works. You're basically taking a day in the life of a set of friends, whether that set of friends was high school, whether they're girls, whether they're, younger boys. But you basically, you essentially get the same thing where they're all trying to accomplish one goal. All right, so I guess just to summarize, they are invited to a party. They are trying to learn how to kiss.
Correct.
And in the mix of doing that, they destroy the drone. Now we must replace the drone. And see, that's what I like about basically the plot. It just keeps on moving.
Yeah.
It follows the they follows the classic.
I'm thinking about the movie and I'm just gonna bust out. Sorry, it's a classic.
It follows the classic formula where, well, this happens.
Yeah.
So now that happens, and
Right.
because that happens, now this happens, and it was a very rhythmic set of sequence of events that all just went along perfectly.
Smooth, baby.
Every time something happened, there was an answer to that.
Yes.
Every time, as soon as that happened, that just created something new that they're into. And again, as it's not obvious, I'm praising this movie.
Sick. As it should be.
I-
As it should be. It's like you're saying. It's they gelled. The kids really felt like they were friends. And the thing about child actors and adult actors, whatever age actors, sometimes actors blow. Not everybody who makes the NFL team is necessarily, like top of the food chain, but I mean, you need to fill spots. What I'm getting at is these actors didn't suck. They did great. The girls did great. The interactions between the teenage girls and the tweens was hilarious. It was relatable. It was believable, and that's what was cool about this film. It was a slice of American pie, if you will. It very much
Absolutely.
felt like that. Like you got the whole beginning. It felt like Jim and his dad.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Right at the beginning, it almost felt exactly beat for beat. Like he's about to go. What? He gets the sock, fucking lubes it up or something like that. Or,
Well,
that's
yeah,
the first
got-
one, right? Yeah.
Scott Pye gets it ready, and then he just on the bed, and then he just
Yeah, and then Pillow and Mom and Dad come in. They're like, "Oh, what are you watching? Oh, the TV reception must be bad." Like, fucking dude,
Yeah.
he's watching scrambled porn. Monetization, please stay standing. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just good movie. Hilarious. I liked it because it reminded me of films that I've seen before, and not in a negative way. Because sometimes I'll watch a movie and I'm like, "What is this, man? Are you copying? Or is this a homage? I don't know, or do you like the art? You know, like, what is your deal? You know what I'm saying? Because nobody ever questions Spielberg or oh my god, or George Lucas when they do cool things like that. Everyone's just like, oh yeah, it's so original. That's so them. Um, but yeah, I'm just going off on a tangent because that's what I do. Yeah, man, great film. Can we praise it enough? I don't think we can. Hilarious scenes. I mean, there was never a time where I wasn't laughing out loud and then feeling immediately self conscious because of how effing loud I was laughing, dude. Like seriously, I had to look around, making sure no one was annoyed with me, dude. I even and it's funny because I usually hate when a crowd's really active because I want the crowd to be like, dude, like, watch this movie. You paid the money. Sit down, be quiet. But sometimes the crowd can get really crazy, and I felt like it was okay to get crazy at this movie. Like the entire crowd was in it. Chuy was next to me. My friend was there. It was hilarious. Oh man.
It was very like organic reactions the
Yeah.
entire time.
Yeah, it was a community that really felt like I think everyone was harbinging they were bringing out their feelings
yeah.
that they had when they were going through all these things, and I think everyone felt it in the room, and that was cool. It was magical. Freaking magical. It was great. It was a great movie, definitely, to bring a new light to what we went through.
That's right.
As
Good
kids.
Boys brings people closer together.
It does. It really does. And the thing is, we saw it it was the last day of the Hayward festivals going down on Beach Street, so that was cool. A lot of people, a lot of liveliness going on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, good movie, great. I can't. Can I stop suckling the teat?
All
of
I
this
can do
movie?
is piggyback once
Right.
again on what you said.
Hit it. Hit me.
Not only did they act and interact
Right.
and react
Right. Oh, did
Well-
they react well?
with each other,
Yeah.
they did it with the rest of the cast.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
To me, it just seemed they came across that the entire crew had fun.
Mhm.
The girls obviously looked like they, like it was fun
Yeah.
when they were having interaction, and you always kind of look like, well, what's next?
Yeah. Exactly.
Because you also got like, how can they
top it.
top it, but yet be tame enough to be not going too far.
Yeah.
per se, but
not NC-17, but rated R.
it was hard. It was a hard R.
Definitely.
And basically, yeah, it was
crap.
they went right down that line.
Yeah, they did.
I think it seemed,
Yeah.
and they did a good job they went ahead and looked up at all the things that they're not allowed to do and all the things that they're allowed to do, a number of times.
Yeah.
They're like, well, what's the limit?
Push it to the limit.
What's the limit that we can say this word?
Yeah.
We can say, we
X
can say
amount
the
of
F word
times.
12 times
Mhm.
every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
We're doing that.
Definitely.
Oh, we're only allowed to show this much of something?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
You know you're allowed one F per episode on these things.
One?
One
Oh,
F per
I
episode.
think we wasted already.
I think you might have spilt it out, but it's okay. Go for it.
Hey, right? So,
That's our one.
I think they went through the entire like giant list and they said, where's everything we can do and where's the line so we can be just right there.
Mm.
And it was a very, very intricate balance act, I think. Because like I said, the entire time, just dying of laughter.
Dude.
Just dying of laughter. I couldn't be mad at other people laughing because I was so busy laughing at the exact same time.
Exactly.
Like a lot of these jokes, they hit at the exact same time after time after time.
Yes, it was a consistent laugh riot. It was so good, dude, that I don't know if you noticed, I keeled over, and I had to hold my side. I was losing my breath, like I was lightheaded. It was so funny. It was like that movie did. The only other movie I can think of that did that for me was movie 43. Look up the Anna Faris, Chris Pratt scene if you guys can. Movie 43. That's what made me lightheaded, and it was great. Also, News Radio, great bit on News Radio that did that to me too. Go ahead, Drew. Only a few times in my life has that happened.
So another thing
Right.
that yet I want to touch on about this movie is they did a good job with the dialogue.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because these kids were just they had a potty mouth up the wazoo.
Firecrackers, these kids.
I mean,
Felt like felt like you're watching it at the beginning. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, and then it was just like just the amount of filth that was coming out of these kids' mouth.
The sassiness.
You just have to praise it. One, because it was accurate.
Mm-hmm.
I remember being
Accurate as
that
shit,
young,
dude.
and thinking that nobody's watching. Those are the words.
Dude, I got an 11-year-old sailor at home. Like, I wonder, like, do I cuss this much? And I notice I don't cuss that much. But that little, oh man, sorry to bust you out like that, son. But you got the potty mouth, buddy. Probably got it from your mother.
I mean, it's just, but it was great because I mean the delivery. You really felt like you were literally a fly on the wall in the life of these kids.
Yeah.
Or you feel like the lens on a drone.
You're
Just
definitely
following these kids.
You're definitely the drone in the film. That's for sure. It's good stuff.
Hilarious stuff.
Hell yeah.
Hilarious stuff. I mean, just, and they all took turns. I mean, everybody just spoke up. It was just hilarious.
Like you
Excellent.
said, accurate as hell. I think it's a great depiction of what's going on now, what's gone on in the past. It's definitely not as serious in tone as a Dazed and Confused, or like even a no, Fast Times at Ridgemont High is hilarious, so never mind.
Yeah, that was pretty hilarious.
So I'm guessing it's just that, you know, what I'm really trying to say is this movie is relatable as hell. Yeah, it's gonna date itself in a few years with the technology or whatever, or in 10 years or whenever things become obsolete again, but don't matter. There's no cons to this movie. All I got is pros. All I have is pros. Chew, I got no cons. Are you ready?
All right.
Are you ready? You want to talk about what I can consider my favorite scene?
Let's hear it.
All right. There's a lot of things that made me laugh. Hilarious. So many things that made me laugh, but there was this scene when they went to go to a college. They went to a college to buy drugs. Yes, the tweens went to go buy drugs. And I guess they upset him, you know, while they're talking to him for drugs. And the drug dealer just up and says, you know what? You can suck my dick, and you can suck my dick. And he just kind of stops it there. And shoot, I don't know his name, but the kid with the fro says, what about me? What am I going to do? And it just, the entire crowd erupts. I'm like keeled over. I'm like dying. I don't know what to say. All the kids are saying that, what are they, rolling on the floor, laughing their asses off? I was losing my breath, dude. It was done. Great movie. The whole thing is great. You can't, if I'll tell you what, if you can't watch this movie without having a good time, you are dead inside. Just maybe don't watch movies. Maybe watch nature.
Well,
Chewy.
Common theme of the night. I'm going to piggyback once again upon what you said tonight.
Hit me.
That scene just developed and went into one of the most hilarious sequences that there was.
Hell yeah.
Because, of course, they're kids. So, of course, they don't have a gun. What does he
Yeah.
have? He has a paintball gun.
Paintball gun.
And he comes out ready to bust melons.
Hells yeah.
Because the guy would not sell him the drugs.
Would not budge.
But he's packing heat. And then he gives his little, this big old Tony Montana speech like, you're going to sell me these drugs.
Damn right.
Because I have money. You're going to sell me these drugs. And the homie goes, whatever, man. I'm not your parents. Here.
Yeah.
And then he pops him in the face anyway.
Everyone in there gets it, dude. And he's going nut shots. I'm talking full nut shots.
Blah,
Anyone who
blah,
decides
blah.
to run, getting it in the testicles. And That was intense. It was intense.
It was.
Good movie. You ready for this, Chewy? I don't know how else. What else can we say about this movie to the crowd, Chewy? Really, all you crazy people out there watching movies like us. Well, you guys are going out to go watch these films, right? I'm assuming. You guys can't really answer. Answer
Comment
below.
below.
But yeah, I want to keep praising, but also we gotta keep it going because we got many more reviews to come. Other than that, just I think Seth Rogen and Goldberg they do a great job of is it Goldberg?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do a great job of writing and producing and really bringing a cast together. Like it's like they make movies with their friends, and that's the cool thing. It's like that's what everyone should want to do: is make movies with your friends and make successful films, hilarious films. For sure, Good Boys is gonna go down in the annals of teen what racy teen comedies, I guess you would
Yeah,
call it.
definitely.
Like it's gonna be down with Porky's, American Pie. What else you got? You got, I mean, Kids is a serious ass take on that shit, but Kids, you got Kids. What else you got, Chewy? What else falls in line with that kind of like the raunchy teen sex comedies?
No, well,
Sex Drive.
I would say like a little bit of all those. I actually kind of lump up all the road trip type movies
There you
to
go.
one.
Okay. Because it always consists of trying to go somewhere to get poon.
Yeah, though I will say the classic is definitely just road trip.
Yeah, road
Period.
trip.
That's the one. But all the other ones are just kind of variations of that.
Slightly disappointed with less green than I anticipated. You expect to see him more, but what are you gonna do? Tom Green, by the way, people.
Tom.
Sir, we found
Tom
blood
Green
and semen.
show.
Oh God!
This is a
Oh, what
Tom
have they
Green
done to my
show.
boy? I'm ad-libbing here, but it's a good
This
scene.
is the Tom Green show.
Hells yeah,
You're
this is
watching
my
the Tom
favorite
Green show.
show. Man, he tormented his parents.
Tom
But yeah, you
Green
ready for
show.
this grade, Chewy?
Oh, you guys darn right, I'm ready.
I'm ready for this grade. Who's gonna go first, me or you?
I'll go ahead and take it right here. I'll take
it
the lead.
away. Take it away, sir.
Listen,
Point Grade knows what they're doing. Go ahead.
this movie is excellent.
Mm,
I'm going to tell you why.
tell me, sir.
If you go see this movie,
Yes.
then you can go see this movie for several reasons.
Okay. Several reasons.
It's going to be funny. It's going to be relatable.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to, get in there at 8 o'clock and then you're going to laugh. And then before you know it, it's 9:45. And you're like, wow, I laughed the entire time.
10:45.
This movie has plenty of reason and drive. Like I said, every scene takes you to the next scene. It's very few times where I'm like, I don't think that scene was wasted.
Mm-hmm.
And I almost feel like they cut away a lot that could have been more fun. I think this could have been like 2 hours 15.
Dude, I'm telling you, this is gonna be just like they usually do. There's gonna be an unrated,
There's definitely
supercut.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's gonna be
unrated.
It's gonna be there's gonna be a Snyder cut to this movie, basically, guys, and I'm ready for it.
Yeah, it's gonna be. The acting was great. I mean, you cannot ask more from these. I'm not even calling them child actors. Just they're just young actors.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they came correct. I laughed the entire time. That's the reason you're there.
Definitely.
If you're there to not laugh, then you're obviously watching the wrong movie. And not that your opinion doesn't count, but it doesn't belong in the equation. This movie is hilarious.
Yes.
If you don't think this movie is hilarious, you might want to see if there's a soul.
Or physician. You might want to see your doctor, talking doctor.
Check your. You might want to get your funny bone checked. It might,
You might not
be
have
intact.
one. You might not even have been born with one. Sad fact. Some people aren't born with funny bones.
It's true.
You might just have been born with two tailbones. I think that's what it is.
That's what it is? Yeah.
Two tailbones. So you look weird in an X-ray. That's all it really is.
So,
Enough.
all that being said,
Mhm.
A plus. A plus.
That's funny you should say that, Chuy.
Because if this movie is a movie that you're remotely interested in seeing, you're gonna love this movie. A plus.
Well, Chuy,
TINY?
I accept your grade. I would love to go put this on the refrigerator because I, as well, am gonna give this movie an A plus. Damn right, sweet baby. Now, I'm not saying you can't give a comedy an S, because we gave Once Upon a Time in Hollywood an S, but not only was Once Upon a Time in Hollywood a comedy, it was a thriller, a little bit of action,
It's transcending.
character piece,
It's transcending.
wordsmith.
That's
Every time.
That's what it is.
And that is why I'm gonna give the next possible the highest possible, well, yeah, the highest possible grade it can get. This comedy, this pure comedy, is an A plus, and it's gonna get an A plus because it definitely deserves it. Everyone involved was great. Point Grey Productions, that production company of Seth Rogen's, they do great stuff, man. Seth Rogen's a great writer. I don't know if he wrote it, but I'm just sucking the teat because I love him so much. Great guy. Not like I know him personally, but who really does besides his family?
I mean, this might be the beginning of great things because I from now on expect now he did that thing
Preacher
where like
seasons 1, 2, and 3.
if they think you're like somewhat of a C student and then all of a sudden you bust out with an A paper and then the teacher comes over and says, from this point forth, I don't expect anything less.
Right.
And then you're like, dang.
Well, you see that, Seth? You done set the bar.
Not
for
that
your
you were a
company.
C,
Right.
but I mean, this is you were involved very much behind the scenes in this and very much hands on. And I say it was.
If you're a producer, you better be on hand to be like, hey, let him cuss, or, you know what? I bet you there's hella behind the scenes stuff on it too, like them doing like rated like G versions or PG-13 versions for TV.
Oh, guaranteed.
Oh, those are hilarious, man. But yeah, A plus, man. Great job. I would love to see sequels. Call it, Good Boys 2 or Look Who's Good Boying Again. I'm just kidding.
The new class.
Yeah, like just do a Good Boys. Maybe do Good Boys when they're in college or high school. Probably don't wait too long because you might not. Or shoot. Even like, see, Chuy's blown away by the idea right now. But I think he was about to say is do a time heist. Have Craig Robinson, have Jay Baruchel, and have Danny McBride come and portray the younger actors as their older selves. I think that would be hilarious. Honest to God, I was waiting for it the entire movie.
Right,
it didn't happen.
I just think, Teddy, hold on.
But whatever, man. A plus from me. A plus from Chew Dog. We don't have water on set, so Chewy's gonna have to cough, cough, cough. But sweat it out, man.
Hold on.
Good stuff, man. A plus.
Okay, so I also want to bring up, lastly, because, they kind of did it to us. And I'm sorry to bring up the grade, because I still think it was a pretty good film. I just got kind of upset when, in the trailer, they showed you the very last scene before the end credits. Now, never mind the after credits or whatnot, but the end on paper of that film was a scene that you got in the trailer.
That is correct.
Now,
Chewy, not only did this trailer show you the ending of this movie, the trailer was basically a compressed version of the entire movie. Like you scene for scene, like, oh, that's exactly how that went down. It was crazy. I'm like, oh my God, it's like an elongated trailer I'm watching.
Absolutely.
Not hating, just don't gray us again, dude.
However, this is one of those, hey, there's the rule and then the exception. I gotta say, this was slightly the exception because even though, spoilers right at the end, even though they showed us the sex swing scene in the trailers,
Yeah,
And it was funny in the trailers. It made me want to see this movie.
Yeah, definitely.
For whatever the reason, maybe because it was just, actual comedic gold. I laughed during the movie right at the end. I was like, oh, yeah, great way to end it.
Yeah.
Great way to end it.
How else can you end a movie like that?
It totally didn't feel great, even though we got grade.
Yeah. Now, is it Into the Gray? Is it The Gray?
I think it's just The Gray.
The Gray? The Liam Neeson movie where he's not chasing down perverts and terrorists. Or someone who kidnapped his child. All right, guys, that's it for us. We've been TNC at the movies. You know who we are. You know where you can find us. If you're new to the channel, click link, whatever, like, subscribe. There's no link. I'm just doing what they don't tell me to do, but I see. Whatever you want, man. Like us, don't like us. Subscribe, don't subscribe. Schrodinger's cat, basically. Right now you're subscribed, unless I check. You know what I'm saying? But
Comment below.
Whatever you want, man. This is TINY, and I'm out. Chuy.
Next time, get your popcorn and drink of choice.
Damn, be ready is what he's saying. And come on back for TNC at the movies.